Don't matter. I don't mean about that. My fault. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. I fucking hate. I swear to fucking God. Dog, no, it's not funny, dog.
It really is.
I hate this fucking shit so much, bro. Like, you ever just want to just like...
Everybody, and this is for all our underage viewers, don't be silly.
Wrap that fucking willy. Make sure that you know who you're fucking. Make sure that you know who you're nutting. And then I don't give a fuck if it sounds good when she's like, "Oh, baby, come in me." Oh
don't
my God,
do
baby.
it.
It's a fucking trap. It is a fucking trap. If she's saying that, especially if it's like month 1, month 2, bro, don't be an idiot, bro. Do not be an idiot. I've been stupid. I have been beyond stupid. Yeah, dog. Oh my God. And with that shit being said, this is the Keep It a Full Buck podcast, episode
32.
Episode 30. I'm so fucking sorry. I'm flustered as shit right now. This is the one and only son of Tony, Mike Signs. Y'all already know how it is. Y'all know how we get down. And I'm here with my man Q. Q, what up, brother? How you doing, fam?
You feel me? Yo.
Nigga.
Yo.
Nigga.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has been, dog.
Yo, like, nah. Like, for this situation?
Yeah.
Right here?
Bro.
Dynamic duo?
Oh, my God, bro. I'm mad as shit because you bring in the right energy, dog. And right now, my energy is just all fucked up, bro. It's just,
Hey, yo. Meditate that shit away, dog.
Bro.
Meditate it out.
Kids, come on. I promise you, young gentlemen, understand, like, know who you are having sex with, bro. Listen, it's 2020, man. We ain't out here hoeing no more. You know what I'm saying? Us men have standards now, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about the body count. It ain't all about being Wilt Chamberlain no more.
He said it don't matter how good she look, all right?
Oh my God, don't matter how fat that ass is, dog. Because I'm telling you right now, that ass comes with so much taxing. Oh my God, it is taxation upon taxation upon taxation.
Bro, you notice how much money you start spending on like dumb shit when you got a shorty? You feel me? Like on stupid ass shit, bro.
Like, what do you mean?
Cause like now you out here, it's 12 o'clock at night, you at Walmart buying a full set of Tupperware. You feel me?
No, nigga, I've never done it. Oh shit! Our producer, technical difficulties.
That was like I've been there. Shit.
Right. That was the shut the fuck up.
That happened last week.
Right. Like, man, I was just there with my girl, dog. What you talking about,
bro? What's them Jones called? The little Lundies that you be throwing your clothes in. You find this 1:40 in the morning. Y'all just sat there, been arguing for fucking 3 hours about how you don't got nowhere to put your fucking clothes. Now you're in Walmart, 2 a.m. motherfucker buying the Lundies and shit like that, walking out. You feel me? Bro, and it's like, damn, that shit just rack up. You looking at your fucking tax statement, you like, how the fuck I just spent $75 in Wawa this week, dog? Nigga.
Yo, oh my God, the Wawa runs as always, bro. But hold on, let me get this straight. Arguing for 3 hours, cuz?
You ain't never argued for 3 hours?
Bro, my patience is so fucking thin, especially now. Maybe like back in the day I've done that before, but yo.
Well, I'm saying your back in the day is my present day.
Fuck you. I hate you so fucking much. God, I'm sorry. I just had to let that out. I had to let that shit out.
I need you to
catch
chill
a vibe.
Out. You know what?
Can we catch a vibe?
Can we catch a vibe?
Let's catch a vibe.
Bro, we need to catch a vibe.
Episode 32, catch a vibe.
Catch a fucking vibe. Fuck that vibe, bro. We ain't catching it.
When I'm in a bad mood, it's good to know I have you. You got niggas from your past that still ain't past you, but you're on my time, you're on my time now, and it past you. Now that we finally got them out the way, all bad decisions that I wanna make. I want your body in a million ways. Nobody ever makes me feel the same as when I'm with you. Arch it up nice and slow from the back. Ooh, I'm about to lose control.
That's a fucking vibe, yo. God, that's a vibe. Go ahead, dog.
Yo, so that was Amuse by Division. I'm not sure what album that was off of.
Nah, that's a single that just
That's
dropped.
a single.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
single.
definitely. Yo, you put me on that joint, bro. I'm not gonna
Bro.
lie, that joint's going straight in the playlist.
That
No
shit
cap.
is a fucking vibe.
Have you listened
yo.
to any of his older work?
Absolutely.
Yeah, bro. That
Nah.
the John. I don't know what the name of the album, but it was actually like the Division sign on it. It was like in like the neon lights or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that John, bro. That John's I think that was when he was on tour with I think he was on tour with Drizzy actually.
Yeah. What's the
When
name?
I
That's the
got
thing.
that
Isn't he signed under OVO?
Might be, bro. I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
If he's not,
he's got
that vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's really all it's about.
No, that's a fact.
Really all
man.
it's ever about.
But Division, man, that's a listen, yo, you know what's crazy, man? Like all 2019, in my opinion, like the hip hop albums that came out were cool and shit, but R&B ruled 2019.
100%, bro. I'm glad you said it. Somebody really needed to come out here and say it, bro.
And can I just say something too? Like, yo, it's all right to listen to R&B.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta be in the mood. I mean, it's gonna put you in the mood.
Mhm.
But like, yo, it's cool, man. I vibe out the R&B all the time, bro.
There's so many different things you can do while listening to R&B. Like you wake up in the morning, you making some breakfast, you feel me? Throwing some R&B, catch a vibe, you feel me? You just going on like a nice little drive real quick or on some late night stuff, you feel me? On some late night stuff.
You
got
know,
the-
we know about that drive.
Bro, you just in here, you feel me with it. So I definitely feel that, bro. I definitely feel that.
Yeah, man. So yeah, bro. But man, shout outs to Division, man. You know what I mean? He's doing his thing for sure. Like I said. And I'm excited too, because this year, man, we should be expecting the big three to drop something.
Yeah, I wanted to touch on that actually too. I feel like last year was a lot more like party hip hop music that came out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of good like party albums, like stuff I would listen to like before I went out or like before like a sporting event.
Yeah, shit
to,
that
like,
hit
get
the
hyped.
club. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But as far as like like deep albums or albums that I'm like, bro, the repeat value on this is
That's what
timeless.
I'm saying. Yeah.
There wasn't really that many. I was let down by like Revenge of the Dreamers 3.
Yeah, I agree with that. Did you see the new joint that they
The
dropped?
Deluxe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know I had to listen to it.
Yeah.
Of course. That joint was solid. That joint was cool.
Yeah.
I thought there was a couple of cool verses that dropped. I feel like I would have been a lot more hyped for it if there was like one or two Cole verses mixed in there.
Okay.
But you know what I mean? I got my boy Kaz, who's apparently supposed to be dropping an album soon. There was a little boss on the Earth Gang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ari's my girl.
Facts.
So, and the features is always cool because they always get these rappers where it's like, I don't know them, but I know that they're probably finna be spitters and have like a unique flow.
You know what's
Or something
crazy?
to 'em.
Because like last year, for instance, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, last year was like a party year and all that shit. But it's like the baby really bodied everything that he fucking touched.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he has more of a party vibe to him too, though.
No, I agree with that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think if you think of the two best rappers of 2019, in my opinion, I would say it would be the Baby and Meg Thee Stallion.
You know, very similar. Yo, it's very similar to other times in our life too, if you think about it. You
What
know
you
what I mean?
mean?
Like when like DMX was really starting to come off the scene. Like while DMX was spitting at that time, like he was known more of that like party guy. Like he had that party vibe to him. Like that was more like, oh, I'm about to go out into the club, bro.
You're thinking
I'm
a little bit
definitely doing it.
later DMX. You're thinking like, you know, when
Grand
the
Champ,
hood,
Grand Champ and all that.
right.
Facts.
Nah, bro, because that
50.
Yo, so I was actually reading this article, right? And it was talking about like how like certain albums that are still considered classics, like certain generations don't view them like that, and that's because you had to live in the moment and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But it's like I agree with that. But then there are certain albums that are just like out there. You mentioned 50, bro. Give Rich or Die Trying. I don't give a fuck if it's 1980,
Yeah.
if it's 2003 when it came out, or if it's 2020.
That whole timeless thing
That shit
we've
is
been talking about.
timeless.
That's why
dog.
it's like, you know, no matter how many times you listen to the Beatles, they never get old.
That's a fact.
You know, like
Yeah.
there's just certain music I feel like that stands the test of time, whether it be Mozart, Bach.
Oh, Go ahead.
all of that stuff. You know what I mean? We were talking about the blues.
Yeah,
I feel a little bit a couple weeks ago,
yeah,
and how important that has been ingrained into the music that we listen to today. But
100. I mean, just think of the track that we just played and how many times is that song? What's that? Something in the
sampled.
Garden. Yeah, but how many times has that been sampled? Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Starting with Hove and then, Mary J and you mentioned Meek. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that joint has been sampled time and time again, but that's because it's like, that's a timeless fucking melody.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? But yo, you know what? All right. So Pete, I wanted to talk to you, oh, by the way, Shiz ain't here. You know what I'm saying? Shiz,
If you guys didn't already notice, you
Yo.
feel me? The Dewey Duke is in town. You know what I mean?
The Dewey
But
Duke, 'cause the Dewey
had to
King
step
couldn't
in for the
make it.
king. You feel me? It's all good. I'm anything that needs to be said, it's gonna be said right here. You feel me?
that's a fact,
you
though.
feel me?
Oh shit!
Come on,
Stop
you
with the-
feel
Hold on.
me?
You know what, bro? For pull that shit up, dog.
Yeah.
Go ahead, pull that shit up, dog. Because that's for you.
Go ahead. Talk
Yeah.
to him. Talk to him.
But nah. All right. So, but while Q is pulling this shit up, because Shiz is out there doing his thug thizzle. You know what I'm saying? I can't let y'all know what it is that the king is out there doing, but the king is out there doing kingly shit. You dig?
You feel me? On straight business.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? But nah, yo. So we mentioned Timeless and all that shit. Yo, you wanna know what really pissed me the fuck off like last week or 2 weeks ago? I don't know if you noticed this, but Biggie got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Or is being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He was announced the class of the 2020.
Right.
Biggie fucking Smalls.
Biggie fucking Smalls.
Died in 1997.
And they said, this is
And-
what they said to him.
Right. And if you're smart enough,
hold on. Stupid. I'm not going to let you get the chance.
listen, you're absolutely right. And if you're smart enough,
hold on.
I thought you was getting in here.
Bro, yo, can like for real, man, us as hip hop, like, I don't know why we fucking look at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as something. One of our kings, one of the greatest to ever do it, one of our legends, who hasn't dropped an album since like 98, 99 because Born Again, I consider that an album, right? So this man has been dead since 97, bro. It is 2020, and now y'all inducted him into the Hall of Fame? Like, bro, that shit really pisses me off because it goes hand in hand with what Drake was saying about the Grammys and what like everybody says about the Grammys and shit like that. Like, fuck these motherfuckers, man. We do not need them to solidify our motherfucking legends.
Yeah.
We do not need them to solidify our motherfucking music and our motherfucking culture.
You know what it is, bro? It's because our music is it's a bunch of partying bullshit. Bro.
Okay, we can do this. I'm forward.
I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the Dre Deuce and the Deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in axe and sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and bucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is bullshit, and we party, and 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 bullshit.
But you feel me? Like, there's a reason that we had to play him.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because
It's
if
notorious.
you don't know, you feel me?
Now
He
you know,
was one of the
nigga.
greatest, especially for his time, to ever do it.
Like you said, if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
Period, bro. And it's like the flows that he was coming out there with, the way that he was making the streets at that time come to life. You feel me?
That's a
Giving it
big
a different
fact.
voice. Like NWA might have been like one of the first to really do it and really touch on the topic like
But
that,
what
bro.
he did was he truly painted us a picture.
Oh, what? To walk around in Brooklyn, bro.
Like
What it was literally like to walk around in Brooklyn. Not just walk around in Brooklyn, but to walk around in Brooklyn through his shoes.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is really
Yeah.
different. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
every song you listen to, a lot of people are praised for being able to tell a story, bro. He was able to tell a story, bro, but at the same time, he could go, oh, hold up. Run that back. So the fact that he is now just getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, like you said, does go to show that there's only but so much validity
In that shit.
these awards and stuff that are being given out. How many different times have more deserving albums or songs or artists, you feel me, not been chosen or stepped over because of how many views some got or the popularity that some got? And that's also in a lot of different facets of life, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of different things are popularity contests. And what's
See, but that's
always
not. But
spoken.
that's the fucked up part. That's
Yeah.
not a popularity contest. It's not like the People's Choice Awards, where it's like you can go on your phone and fucking vote as many times as you want, like the Pro Bowl, like the All-Star Game. Nah, bro, that's 100 and something heads that have been there since the dawn of time. Most of them have fucking white skin, and most of them is old as fuck.
But that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Is to them, that's not popular music. You know what I mean? Like, to them, that's not what they consider extremely popular. Like, now, because of the fact that it has that replay value that we've been talking about all show pretty much, they have to throw some respect on its name.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for that, then, they would have just been sitting there disrespecting it for however long they wanted to.
For me, dog, I just think like, because I know recently Snoop has been inducted, Tupac has been inducted, and now Big, and like that's all been within the last 2 to 3 years and shit. And I'm just
I think it
think
might
about
be
that
like
shit.
more like 5 to 7, because I remember the hologram came out a minute
no,
ago.
but the hologram had nothing to do with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That was just Dre
something
and
that they was
Snoop.
doing?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
word.
I'm talking.
I
like,
thought they performed at the one of the
at the
shows.
Rock and Roll
Yeah.
joint. Nah, they performed at Coachella.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Ah.
But nah, like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, like for me, that's that shit where it's just like, damn, like, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? It's bad enough that y'all done took music that wasn't yours to begin with, you know what I'm saying, labeled it as yours, but then on top of that, you're gonna try to devalue the music that came out of that, which was hip hop?
Sick
Fuck
ass
y'all.
motherfuckers.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
He's a nasty ass taste in my mouth. You know what? You gotta wash that shit down with some Wakia water, boy.
Wakia water.
Wash that shit down with Wakia water, because these motherfuckers is out here leaving a nasty taste in your mouth, and you need something refreshing. You feel me? To help you with that.
Having a long day? Have a raspy throat? Wakia water will get rid of that for you. Wakia water. Find it at your local Wawa.
I'm too determined not to get that sponsorship,
Yo.
bro.
Can I just say something?
What's up?
That shit was like kind of smooth. You feel what I'm
Yo.
saying? Like that, bro.
Come
I'm
on,
telling you, yo,
dog.
put me back in the 50s, yo. But I'm a voiceover motherfucking
Bro, transition God straight into the commercial, bro. They wasn't ready for it.
Yo, man. So
So I've been doing some thinking, bro.
go ahead, bro,
Do
because
some
I got
thinking.
a couple things that I actually do want to holler at you for real that I feel like people got.
You my brother,
That's
bro.
a fact,
You
though.
can holler at me whenever about whatever, dog. You know my line, 856. I'm not putting out the rest because y'all not about to be calling me.
All y'all need to know
Dog,
is
you
that
feel me?
856 South Jersey. You dig?
Come on, dog. You know where I'm from. You ain't from the 856. You ain't from the 609. You probably don't know me. You feel me? Come on.
That's a fact.
Anyways, bro, I just been thinking, yo.
Yeah.
Cause I've been like in a super like movie kick lately. Super just like been watching just like a lot of TV. Like my TV really been on. My PS4 been down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I actually been hopping back on the handhelds, playing a little Pokemon on there. You know what I mean?
Word.
Preparing for my ultimate showdown with my rival.
Facts.
You know who you are. You feel me? I'm not.
Young Bull.
I'm not even going to say your name, but I know you be listening and you know who you are.
Young Prince.
So it's coming. You know what I
Facts.
mean? But with all that being said, I've been watching all these like superhero movies, yo. And I've been thinking, and I really needed your opinion on something that I have been thinking a little deep about.
We straight.
What movie or show, regardless, either platform, can be real, animated, however you want to spin it,
Mhm.
do you feel as though is the most realistic depiction of what it would be like to have superpower individuals in our world?
That's fucking hard because so I mean automatically, bro. There's like 5 that came to me off the rip.
Let me hear, bro. That's what we're here to talk. Look, they want to hear it, bro.
Batman the animated series came to me first, and that's the original Batman
Okay.
the animated series, right? Because even like in the first couple of episodes, bro, like he's going up against mobsters and all
Yeah.
that shit. Like it's about the mob and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 1. Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight series, that comes to mind as well. Like that's mad realistic, bro.
I'm glad that the first 2 Johns that you picked were Batman.
Of course, bro.
You know what I mean? That's
he's the
mad
GOAT.
respect to the Dark Knight.
He's
so
the GOAT.
go ahead.
And then I like Watchmen.
Yeah.
If we really think of like super powered humans, bro, Watchmen hands down, bro. Like,
Right.
oh my God, there's a couple of scenes where like when the comedian is in Vietnam and he out there like doing some foul shit.
But shit that you also know happens in that time of war, bro, and they get turned. You know what I mean? People turn the other way.
It's not far fetched.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So it's like, you know what I mean? For like the comedian, for him to, you know what I'm saying, be out there getting his little piece on, and then Merc shorty that is holding his seed.
Yep. Like it's nothing. And this guy is a hero.
And
hailed as a hero back in his country once you go home.
Okay. You want to know what? Because you just said that, here's another one that, because of what you just said, My Hero Academia. Woo. That is kind of like, because Endeavor right now is the number one hero.
Yeah.
Right? In the story. He can arguably be one of the biggest pieces of shits walking that face of that universe, though.
That's a fact.
Because that motherfucker is a womanizer. He's a woman abuser.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and he out here, like, literally fucking breeding his kids. He's like, bitch, you gonna have my kids because you got ice, I got fire. We gonna fuck.
But how realistic is that of somebody that you know is a power hungry individual?
That's
and there's more than their share bunch of like those out there. Yeah. So with all of that being said, with all of this being an account, which one of those do you feel as though is just the most realistic?
Well, let me ask you this before I answer that. Do you have any that I didn't name that you're like?
Oh, 100%. I think there's a couple that I'm surprised that you didn't come with off the bat.
Go ahead.
Logan definitely being one.
Okay.
A way to humanize some of the most
I like that.
different superheroes that we've ever seen. Like, you know what I mean? Different in a form of like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
If superheroes in our world, they would be looked at as something like mutants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They wouldn't really necessarily be looked at as like superheroes.
Sure.
And then just seeing the way that like these two guys that were almost like demigods fall down to just being like a limo driver in the beginning of the movie, and a guy that's running around in a circle in a closed dome all day.
Yeah,
the smartest professional in the world. So yeah, and then just the grittiness of it, the way that the movie ends, like, you know what I mean, it was just beautifully put together, beautifully made movie.
That movie was amazing.
Another one that I feel like is super realistic, The Punisher, bro. Frank Castle's story just makes so much sense of somebody that they've gone through this great trauma.
Yeah.
They felt so much pain, so they felt as though they just had to annihilate everything that was evil walking it. They didn't care if it cost them their ticket to somewhere better.
I was about to say that.
In the process,
sold
you know what I
his
mean?
soul.
To be like, yo, like I'm taking everybody with me though.
See, but the Punisher is in the Marvel universe.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? So like that's why like you're right, I didn't think of him at all. Like his story, though, like as a person,
just singular.
Yeah.
If you just like dive into just him,
yeah,
it really makes sense that an individual like that would exist in our world.
Word.
So those two were probably like the biggest ones.
Okay. That
I felt like, yo, if this shit really existed, this is what it would be like. Daredevil is another one that I often like to go to.
Okay.
That I feel like is like a realistic type thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like being able to enhance your other senses by losing one, you know what I mean? And being looked at as like an otherworldly individual. Because we know stories of things like that. Because that's really all that superheroes are. Like, you know what I mean? That's how it started. It's just like these legends of people that possessed like almost otherworldly and did these otherworldly things.
Hercules.
So like that's where, you know, the origin really comes from. So that's you know, those ones are probably the biggest one. I don't really think too much anime wise, because I feel like anime more often than not deals with a lot of magical properties to it.
Sure, but like, I mean, there's Sword Art Online, which is extremely realistic, which is a real world shit.
I'm glad that you said that, because that one didn't cross my mind at all.
Yeah.
So with that being said,
and like, because like, think about it, and if you think about the story of Sword Art Online, we're talking about egotistical maniacs that were the villains. Right. Powerful billionaire egotistical maniacs.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, kind of sounds like today, if you ask me.
But at the same time, like, guys that were crazy, but you look at them and you're like, they were really just trying to like tell us something. Like, there was a point
one
that they were
but the other one was out here trying to rape Asuna.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
that's
like that nigga was different.
I you know what? I'm not even going to continue. We're not going to go on the whole rape topic, because that's a tangent of its own, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't like to touch that.
Gentlemen,
no
the
more.
second she say no, don't play the games. Just fucking get the fuck out. Just
Right.
all right, no, all right, cool. Be
And I
mad.
don't
It's
know
cool
if
for
you
you to be
heard-
mad, but walk the fuck out, nigga.
Get a little
Beat it.
serious for like a moment before we hop right back on it.
Yeah.
That scumbag that didn't get any time, you know what I mean? That Stockton guy, that fucking like 9 different, or I'm not sure if it's 9 or 19 different girls accused him of raping him, and he got off like hands fucking free.
You serious?
Yeah, bro. NJ.com wrote a fucking article about how hard it's been for the nigga to get the job. You don't fucking deserve a job, pussy. You deserve to be behind prison for the rest of your life.
Yo.
You're lucky that I don't ever see your fucking ass, because you know damn well that I'm more than willing to put my hands on a nigga that don't got respect for no female.
Let's
in
understand
this day and
something
age.
too, man. Like, shoot, I mean, it's nothing wrong, yo. Because all right, so Pete, I heard like in Arkansas, or whatever, like because there are some laws that are still in effect from like back in the day. I heard in Arkansas this one dude wanted to go death by battle against his wife in a divorce settlement because like that's still a law that's I guess okayed. I have no fucking idea, but if that's the case, like yo. Come on, man. Can we pull out some of these laws where like a piece of shit like that you just mentioned, like
Can get stoned
yeah, not fucking
in
stone.
the middle of the
Hey,
middle
yo.
of the town square.
I'll be his PO. He'll be under my supervision. Let him live with me. Yeah. Whatever the fuck happens to him, happens to him. I'm not going to jail.
Right.
Let that motherfucker live with me though.
You lose your
Come on with
rights.
it.
You lose your civil rights.
You
for-
lose your human rights,
for
bruh.
6
You want
for
to
6 months.
you want to deface other humans?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm not going to.
eye
But
for eye type of ordeal.
100,
And I get it. It makes the world go blind. But look, man, this ain't a perfect place. This ain't a perfect place. Yeah, and sometimes
Bro.
some blindness is what we need.
In the blind world, the man with one eye is king.
Yo,
So fuck that.
back to what we was fucking
That was
saying.
a bar.
Sorry to fucking get into that tangent, but I just like with the topic we were going on, I just felt that needed to be said real quick.
Dig it.
So yeah, Mike, what you feel as though is the most realistic,
The most
superheroed
that we've ever seen type
that we've
shit.
ever seen, bro. You know what I mean? Just like if they were in our world, what it would be like. And it don't even got to be one that we said. It could be one that you've been thinking of as we've been talking and shit.
That's
like
what I'm
that,
saying.
too.
Like, there's so many, right? And all right, I'm gonna have to settle on this one for the time being. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to say Watchmen,
okay.
just because like that was his goal. His goal was to sit there and say, okay, what would have happened if superheroes really exist? Drop them in today's day and age.
Right.
Boom. You look at it, Mr. Manhattan, again, going back to Vietnam, right? When he was just obliterating people and shit like that. Like, that's mad realistic of superheroes working for the government
Yep.
and not being vigilantes. You know what I'm saying? That's why Batman's
Dark
the
Knight
realest, by the
Return,
way.
Dark Knight Returns type time. You feel
Right.
me? When Superman was out here under Ronald Reagan, just running around like his dog, just handling all his dirty work.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like it would be insane though. If he was just like, yo, the Russians is giving us some issues. Like, I need you to run up there and
I need you to go
real
handle
quick.
that real
Captain
quick.
America type time. You know what I mean? Where he just sends Captain America over to just handle the entire journey. I mean, he by himself.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, you got that, bro. You got the hero serum in him. You got the super serum in you. So it's like, bro.
Hey, yo, and again, if we talk about realistic, I mean, who's to say that doesn't really happen in today's day and age? Like, not necessarily Captain America and all that shit, but we know about like CIA ops, covert ops going over to different countries and fucking, like what the hell is that called? Like financial assassination and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yeah, they're not physically killing people, but they're changing the landscape of a country where now this person is in power. You know what I'm saying? Or like, whatever, like all that shit.
It's like the intellectual integrity that it takes to do something like that is almost like a superpower in itself.
Yeah.
So I definitely get what you're saying. For me, yeah, bro, I probably have to go with Logan, bro.
Okay.
Just like when I watched that, John, bro, I just love the
That
way,
shit is beautiful, man.
bro. Like you grew up watching you know what I mean, back there holding it down. It was probably, besides Blade, bro, the first like successful comic book ran like movie that I've ever seen in my
Right,
life.
where it had more than just one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where and they kept tossing out movies, bro. But you seen just how otherworldly they were, and to just see them be almost humbled in a sense.
Yeah, I mean, because
You know what I
think
mean?
about it, Xavier in that storyline, right? Xavier killed off all of the mutants,
Besides,
except for like a
handful of
right.
them.
But all right, and maybe not all of the mutants, but what he did was he killed, everybody that was in the school.
In that
you know what I'm saying?
in that radius, it was like
Right.
a convention type joint.
So-
If y'all haven't watched that, just go check it out yourself.
Yo, that
We're not
Logan
going to
movie
do
was
it enough
everything.
justice
No, that's a
by
fact.
explaining it right here because the storyline is too diverse. So if you haven't already seen that, you definitely do need to check that out on yourself.
All right, look, man, I don't want to ask you like what superpower you would have because we've already had that conversation between you and I.
A couple of times.
If you were a villain, what kind of villain would you be though? Like, what would be your motivation for villainy?
Man,
what would like
bro.
what and what would be your goal?
All right, so I was just watching Godzilla, King of Monsters earlier.
All right,
and she wasn't really a villain. It was this like scientist chick that like figured out this way to talk to the kaijus and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Communicate with them and kind of like in a sense like control them to kind of attack on different areas, but controlled attacks because of the sonars and shit like that. But the only reason she was really doing it because she looked at humanity as like a plague, as a virus. And I've used this term, I believe to you before, like I said to you, I was like, bro, we're really like a virus on the earth. Like we're really like a parasite to the earth because we don't never give nothing back. We just kill it.
yeah.
So I think I would be the type of supervillain, like kind of very like Thanos-ish, where it's like, we need to just like, we need to restart. Like this ain't working, bro.
Yo.
So we just got to build it all down and bring it back up. So it's like, I'm a villain, but my villainy really comes from like, nah, bro, like it's just cause like this shit's broken and I got to try and fix it by any means necessary type time.
I respect that though, because like you said, like some Thanos shit. Like, so it's like you can sit there and you can have a heart for that villain. Because it's like, yeah, you're doing something.
Like logically,
right.
It makes sense
Take
while you're
emotion out of
saying, yeah, like what you're talking about. And at the end of the day, I feel like that's what a lot of villains are able to do. They're able to just shut off their emotions.
So Pete, right, the reason why I asked you this question is because I was at work, right? And I was thinking about this shit because my manager came up to me and like was basically on some like, yo, you really think that you like run this place? And I was just like,
yeah,
no, I just like creating chaos because I'm an asshole. You feel what I'm saying? And like, it was just funny as shit because when he left, the first thing that came to my mind was this man talking about I'm like a dog chasing a car. I wouldn't know what to do if I got my hands on it. Like, oh my God, that's a fact. Like, I'm not here for a purpose. I'm just here, motherfucker. Like, I'm just here to blow shit up because it's fun, yo.
Some men just like to watch the world burn.
Yo, that would probably be me. Like, not saying like the
motive.
Joker,
yeah,
but like, yeah, bro. Where it's like you think there's no motive, but there's a motive. Because at the end of the day, his motive was 100% clear. His motive was like
to break the Batman.
That's it. Like
that's all he's ever wanted to do.
You have a code. Of Gotham.
You have a code. I'm going to make you break your code. That's why I love, again, this is the second time I'm referencing it, and I don't know if it's just because I just watched it, but The Dark Knight Returns, bro. It's an animated film. If y'all have never caught it, DC animation is just amazing. I know y'all probably have seen like the DCEU and been disappointed a lot, but if y'all can sit through some of the DC animated movies, whether it be old or new, they're just amazing. So the end of The Dark Knight Returns is an older take on the story of Gotham's finest, where he's retired for 10 years, comes back into the crime fighting scene, and a lot of different shit goes on. But it all results in the Joker's been out of commission for the same time. And the only reason he even comes back is because he just smells the bat doing what he's doing. He gets a whiff of it.
Batman.
Yep. And that's it, bro. And like he said, eventually, like in this one, the Joker succeeds though, and makes the bat lose control, and it's just for a split second.
Right.
Just for a split second. But he loses control, and while Joker finishes the job himself, the damage was already done.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you said, like it having a hero like that is just so dangerous to have. And when you pair them up with a villain that actually has a plan and a purpose behind it, those are like the scariest fucking dudes. Like when they put together like the League of Villains and stuff like that, and they have that mastermind behind it, but there's those savages below them, bro, that just don't care. You need them dogs on your team, like you said, bro. You need them, bro.
Them dogs, bro. Like again, Just wouldn't know what I would do if I would catch it.
Yep.
Like,
No cap.
yo, that's my shit, bro.
I'm so happy that you touched on that. So yeah, because we don't really get the villainy topics.
Nah,
too
man.
much.
Because I mean, listen, shout outs to the hero. We try to be good human beings.
That's
You
why I
feel me?
love the fact that we did the villains list first.
First,
You know what I
we
mean?
do got to do a heroes list. Whoa, y'all saw that look.
Y'all, I don't know if y'all ready for that, man.
Y'all saw that look.
I don't know if y'all ready for that, man.
that heroes list, bro. That shit is gonna be crazy.
That joint's gonna be crazy, bro. That joint's gonna be crazy. I need probably at least 2 weeks of just research before
Okay.
we even go into the show, because I don't want to leave out no possibilities.
And we're gonna do something freaky, right? Where we're gonna call, like, we're gonna have lifelines, kind of like, you know, like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're gonna phone a friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And be
And
like,
once in a while, just opinions are gonna be needed in
Yeah.
this, you know, because like it's too big for the three of us to handle alone. Experts need to be called
that's
in
what
on
I'm
this
saying.
matter.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's a must.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun with that. Listen,
gonna be fun.
we are going to
Y'all
create
don't know when
this
it's
shit.
coming, but it's coming.
We're gonna create it.
It's
Absolutely.
coming.
I
And
like it.
and when it comes, best believe,
It's gonna be a blast.
all pun intended.
Yo, I'm so yo, what's funny as shit? I forgot who. Oh, I was talking to a friend of mine, right, on the phone and shit, and Javi's like sitting right there next to me and shit, and I'm just like, yeah, you know, I'm always come with the corny ass dad jokes. He looks at me and goes, yeah, that's true. Like, fuck.
Bro, I love them though. Like they're so like, you just be sitting there. Like I used to love going into my math class, bro. And my teacher would say like the corniest seasonal jokes. Like whatever season it was, she would just find these jokes around it. Like, oh, like who did Frankenstein take to the dance? His girlfriend. And I would get like the best chuckles out of them. Like, and it was dead ass most of the time. Like that stupid ass
stupid,
fucking
right,
joke.
right.
You know what I mean?
His
This shit
girlfriend.
took no thought in it whatsoever. Like, bro, dead ass, bro. Anybody could have made that joke,
But
but
that's the
that's
part-
what makes it so funny,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. That's the
So-
part that fucking gets it, yo.
Nah, I definitely feel that, bro.
Hey, yo, so you know what? Real quick, man. Let me ask you something. When you in a relationship or when you're, you know, talking to get to know a shorty, right? Do you feel as though having, what the fuck? Extracurricular activities that you got, like, do you feel like having shit that you guys enjoy together is extremely important? Like, not moral wise or anything like that, right? Obviously, you want to align your morals and your standards and all that with the person that you're pursuing or is pursuing you. But do you feel as though it's important for like you guys to like the same kind of music or you guys to have the same kind of hobbies, et cetera, et cetera?
I think it's very rare nowadays
Yeah.
that you see relationships work or people like pursue relationships with people that they don't really, you know what I mean, align themselves with. I feel like back in the day, it was often that like two opposites can attract because like the world that we lived in was so segregated in every like form, like, you know what I mean, black, white, male, female.
Communication
you know what
wasn't
I mean?
available like it is today.
It just wasn't the same. So like the way that we were brought up, depending on your background, is so diverse. Whereas though now, because we have different means of accessibility and it's a lot more of an integrated world that we live in, it's a lot easier, I feel like, to find people of common interest. So it's more often than not that you do pursue that. So what I'm going to say is yes.
Okay.
I do think that you at least have to have a few things that you find in common, and not everything.
Word.
You can really feel a person and I think you can sometimes just genuinely get a vibe off a person.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And not necessarily have the same likes and dislikes, but have the same mindset maybe. Like, you know what I mean? Same motivations, similar backgrounds that tie you together.
Well,
you know?
see, and that's why I said, like I understand morals, I understand standards and all that other stuff. But like for me, like we definitely don't have to have the same common interest. You know what I'm saying? Like I can be a political head. You can be somebody who's into fucking Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Cool. I might not fuck with Harry Potter.
wrong with
You
Harry
might
Potter?
fuck. Nothing. I love Harry Potter.
Okay,
It was just
I'm
an
about to say, dog.
Chill, bro.
Don't be coming at
Bro.
Harry, bro. I'm sorry,
Bro, you saw
I
the
got a
love
little
that I
worried.
gave Lord Voldemort,
I
bro.
got a little worried.
You
right
saw-
there, bro.
hold up. You
I was
saw
about to
the-
have to call Brittany.
You saw the
You was
love
ready
that
to make-
I gave
you
the
was
one
ready to
who
make
shall
me-
not be named.
You was ready to make me call Brittany. That's all I'm saying. And you know what happens if we call Brittany.
All I'm saying is
you don't want to call Brittany.
No, we can't call her because at the end of the day, it's not me disrespecting.
If you want to get yelled at,
No, it wouldn't be-
I thought
that's
you,
what I'm saying.
That's what I was saying. I
Yeah.
thought you was going to have to get yelled at
Yeah.
real quick, but you're not going to have to now because you do that
'cause
respect.
Me
you
and Britt is
recanted.
right here. No, it was an example.
Y'all like right like here.
All right, listen, y'all motherfuckers
We right here. Y'all
Relax.
like right. Y'all like
All
right there.
Jesus
That's
fuck.
my. Come on. That's my shawty. Come on.
I feel you, my nigga. Damn, dog.
Nah,
Jesus
but
Christ.
yo, relax. Don't get so hurt.
Nah,
Anyway,
I feel some type of way, bro.
sentimentality.
Facts. Sentimentality. Nigga, what the fuck was that, bro?
You know, Mike said it best. Sometimes you just got to create a word if there's not one there for yourself. You know what I mean? You just got to grab it.
So
Sentimentality.
So
is
the
one
word
of the day.
sentimental wasn't it?
Not enough.
It had to be sentimentality.
Because that's how soft you be sometimes.
Yo, all right. Fuck you, nigga. Yo.
You seem like you was already ready to
Yeah, I
be
was
on the
ready to
next
keep on going.
topic,
I
but then it was
fucking hate
like
you.
smack. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Disrespect.
I hate you so much, bro. But nah,
ahead.
yo, for real, I don't think
You were talking more on just like the fact that you feel like you don't necessarily have to have the same interest,
yeah, because
but there has to be something that does connect you.
Nah, of course. Cause I mean, and listen, it's ideal if y'all can come together on certain artists or let me rephrase it, on certain hobbies, right? So whether it's entertainment, whether it's, fucking both y'all are mechanics, I don't give a fuck, whether it's, y'all love building houses, whatever, cool, great. It's always but it's also good for y'all to have y'all separate shit. That's why, and that's the reason why I asked, cause in my opinion, bro, in today's day and age, and I saw this because I felt it firsthand, and I've been a victim of it, and I've also victimized in this situation as well,
Right.
where it's like the need of having to be up somebody's ass 24/7.
Yo, that's a fact.
You feel
bro.
what I'm saying?
And I be thinking about this too, bro, because back in the day, it wasn't an option.
No, it wasn't.
You feel me? It
Yeah.
wasn't an option. You couldn't. You didn't have the opportunity to do that because there was no way to constantly be in communication with somebody.
Yes, sir.
Now there is though.
Now
so
there is.
They're like people feel the need to be in constant communication.
But that's what I'm saying.
But like, where did you want to go with that? Because there's somewhere I can take that, but I think it's a little bit different than where you go.
So let me just finish my thought. Like I was saying, that's why it's important for if you give me anywhere between 35 to 50% of us having like shit. So that means we can both enjoy Comic-Con, for instance, just as an example.
Yeah.
Great. Oh my God, it's fucking phenomenal. But if you don't listen to this kind of music, but I do, or vice versa, and you want to go to a concert and I don't want to go, or vice versa, that's cool too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it is perfectly fine for me and you to be in a relationship, for me and you to be lovey-dovey, like, baby, I love you, you my girl, you my number one. But go ahead, do your thing. I ain't mad at you.
I also feel as though that's a way to open new doors. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Where so like you might not necessarily enjoy that thing, but your spouse is into it.
Yeah.
So you give it more of an opportunity than you would have in the past because to kind of please them.
Yeah.
Like knowing that you being there and at least attempting to enjoy that with them would just mean something to them, you know?
Right.
Like bro, like for instance, me and you both aren't like super big like wine guys, for instance. You know what I mean? We're not crazy big wine guys. Like we'll enjoy it, we'll drink it if it's there, but we're not fucking going out of our way to be like wine connoisseurs. But there's been shorties that we both messed with in the past or now that enjoy that enjoy wine.
Yeah.
You know, and like they might be like, oh, like let's go to a vineyard or let's go to a wine tasting jar. And we're like, fuck it. That's not our motherfucking something that we would do on a Thursday or something
But
like that.
fuck it.
But yo, that's something that you want to do. So I'm gonna go out there and enjoy that with you.
Right.
And I just expect one time where I'm like, yo, like you feel me? Like I got this new anime that just came out this morning. Yo, can we just lay in bed and just cool out and watch it? And her just be like, yeah, like you know what I mean? Let's put it. Let's throw it on.
Can I just say something, bro?
Yo.
I'm happy that you say that, bro.
I
you literally lay up. Yes, sir, my nigga. Out of you, right? Without question, bro. Yo, we out here shooting buckets.
Yo.
We out here scoring, bro. That's a fact, bro.
Dynamic duo.
But yo, fact, bro, because like that's one thing where it's like, damn, like for me to sit there and be like, yo, like I love this one thing. We're gonna call a spade a spade. Like, oh, fuck it. You know what? We're gonna be like, we're gonna keep it a full buck. This is the Keep It a Full Buck podcast. Your motherfucking shirt. Oh, that's a fact though.
Go ahead, keep talking.
So your shirt, right?
Mhm.
Your shirt is that of Chi,
Yep.
right? From Naruto. You know where Naruto ranks in my motherfucking heart and soul, bruh.
It should rank in the entire nation's heart like that.
I mean, but you feel what I'm saying? Like, so you know, for me, like that story.
Full Buff Podcast. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up and comment.
Yo, and understand this too. I am gonna start grabbing people's phones. Let me rephrase that. I have already started grabbing people's phones. Yo, hit that fucking subscribe button, dog. Just
like them videos.
It's nothing, bro. It really it costs you nothing.
Show us some love. We show it back. You feel me?
That's on always too. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so like real quick, just to get back, like Naruto, for instance, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love that shit to death. Like, that shit is near and dear. Like, that is extremely important to me. Right. I don't give a fuck how corny people can look at it. That's extremely important to me, right? Mm-hmm. Like, for you to show interest in one of my greatest interests, bro, you want to know, like, nigga, that shit would, I felt like it was, you remember when the Grinch?
Can I?
Go ahead.
May I?
Go ahead.
This is the best opening song in history.
戻らないと言って目指したのは青い青いあの空悲しみはまだ覚えられず切なさは今掴み始めたあなたへと抱くこの感情も今言葉に変わってく未知なる世界の夢から目覚めてこの羽を広げ飛び立つ羽ばたいたら
So I just had to real quick,
bro.
That ass is the best opening song in history. And while we're talking about Naruto, it just had to get thrown on, bro, because that's how important it is to us.
And like, we're not gonna go into a Naruto dive because I can't spoil it. You feel me? Because somebody who not only constantly supports the podcast, like, which that already touches my heart. Like, on top of that, it's sitting there.
Bro, we will sit here and do a Naruto episode. We can do a whole episode dedicated. I will come in here with a fucking I will come in here. I will come in here with the headband on, bro. Cue of the Hidden Leaf. Stop playing with me, boy.
And I will have on the fourth Hokage shit. Nigga.
Come on, the fourth. You feel me?
Listen.
But go ahead.
Bro.
Rap to me.
Cause it's like, yo, think about it, bro. Like, legit. And you heard some of the conversation that I was having. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me to sit there and be like, yo, did you see the coffin that the third said, no, I can't let up? And she was like, yo, that was the fourth. And I was like, yes, it was. Yo, but like, to connect the dots,
yo,
I was just like, yo, she's legitimately into this and not like.
And it's that's such a turn on, bro.
Can I just say, bro?
Like, such a turn on.
I just got to finish this up real quick because, like I said, bro, like, not only does she support the pod, like, she constantly listens and all that other shit, but like, that, like, listen, man. Like, and I showed you the book that she gave me for Christmas. Like, and I know, like, I'm throwing out a lot, but I don't give a fuck because, gee, shit, yo, right now, like, this is my time to let you know, like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, from the bottom of my motherfucking heart, thank you. Like, I mean that shit for real. Fuck you. Turn that shit, nigga. Yo, you're gay, bro. You're horrible. Such an asshole, bro.
Emotions. We're here to talk about emotions and feelings here on the Keep It a Full Buck podcast.
Episode 32.
Episode 32. Baby.
Love.
Oh, this shit does smack, though.
There's so many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. Cause love, so many people use your name in vain.
Come on, baby.
Love.
Whoa.
Those who have faith
faith in you sometimes go astray. Love.
Emotions.
Through all the ups and downs of joy and hurt.
We have feelings.
We gangsters have feelings too. Yo, flip it into something real quick. I was watching something that is like forbidden. I should not be watching it, but I watch it. It's not porn. Porn is okay. But nah, bro, because you gave me that look. Like,
you did have to say it. I mean, because everybody thought it. It wasn't just me. Everybody was listening to it.
Yo,
This nigga Mike was definitely watching porn.
It's 2020, bro. If you think porn is forbidden, bro, like, nah, I'm not. Nah.
It depends on where you from, bro.
Nah.
It depends on your background, bro.
I don't give a fuck. I'm
go
not
ahead.
riding. But yo, I was watching something, and there was an episode that, in my opinion, like truly opened up my eyes, because it was like these motherfuckers is ready to get married and shit.
So
And
what were you watching?
I'm not gonna say.
That's so fake.
Fuck you. That's
How are you not going to say it?
That's not keeping
What
the
you
full
watching?
buck.
Yeah, right. What you watching? General Hospital, bro?
I was watching Love and Hip Hop. All right.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I watch Love and Hip Hop
This
faithfully,
nigga
dog.
is trash,
Yo, I
bro.
watch Love and Hip Hop
You're a
faithfully, bro.
You're a trash
Every
human
Monday.
being, bro. You're garbage, bro.
And it's only
You
Love and Hip Hop
promote
New
that
York.
shit?
It's only Love and Hip Hop New York, bro.
Oh, I hate you so much, bro. I hate you. I hate that show with a passion.
I do
dog.
too, but I
No,
love
you
it.
Don't.
But I love it.
You
nigga.
love
Oh
that
my
shit,
God,
bro.
I love it.
Dirty.
Yo.
See, look, I'm more of like I get on my little like sentimental wave every once in a while, like. Bro, like back in the day, she who will not be named used to watch motherfucking
Grey's Anatomy.
Gossip Girl. Grey's Anatomy, I used to watch it on my own, but Gossip Girl, bro, and I got it. And bro, I'm like, bro, who the fuck is Gossip Girl?
Yo,
bro,
the twist at the end.
Bro, who the... Y'all, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Because I
But
can't
all of them joints, bro. I be after a while. Like at first, I resisted.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to watch that shit.
All right, bro.
Come
You
on,
want to
the
know
fuck,
what?
bro?
You want to know what was one of the biggest joints that like I've kept the secret forever, bro? Jane the fucking Virgin, bro.
Really?
I don't give a fuck.
You want to hear mine?
Go ahead.
Sex in the City.
Whoa.
Heat.
Whoa.
Sex in the City.
Okay.
Is heat, bro.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, bro, growing up, bro, I watched that joint on this reason. I know a lot about how females work, bro. It's because, you feel me? I can relate, bro. The shit that they go through, I'm like, bro, that's some shit, bro. Why they putting Miranda through that, bro? She don't deserve that. She's a strong, independent woman.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, it's funny as shit, though, because, like I said, some of this forbidden shit, though, like, be teaching me some shit. Because, like, on Love and Hip Hop's last episode, Safari was going to get married with
Fucking can't stand that bitch ass nigga. Go
with
ahead.
what I can't remember her name or whatever. But point is like they got into this big argument, this big riff, and the next day was their wedding, and they didn't know whether or not the other party was gonna show up. And then they did, and they both looking at each other, and like it taught me something, bro. It was like, yo, you know what? If it truly is till death do us part, if it really is till forever, like we can work through everything as long as it's, and it's funny because it actually like encompasses the conversation me and Mike were having earlier.
Mm-hmm.
If you get me and I get you, like we'll get through this shit. I promise you. Like, yo, yes, it might be a rough patch right now, but as long as you don't forget who I am, and as long as I don't forget who you are, right? And the core values that we both fucking love
Mike,
about each other.
Are you about to get married?
No, nigga, fuck you, dog.
Bro,
Shut
you
the
just,
fuck up.
You're just getting
Bro, you're
real.
fucking horrible,
You got real, like the last.
I can't have feelings
with your brother, bro. I'm your confidant.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm your confidant. I'm
All
just
right,
saying.
then.
I just had to ask real quick
Bro.
for the public, bro. You know me. I know you, but the public needs to
nigga.
know, like, bro, what's up with Mike? Like,
No, Mike
he don't
is out
never
here chilling.
pour out.
I don't have
he
a
don't never
girlfriend.
pour out all these emotions. Is this man about to get
No,
on one
nigga.
knee?
No,
I had to
nigga.
set the record straight, bro. That's all.
No one knee, Mike. Chill.
But go
You know what I'm
ahead,
saying?
continue. Go ahead, continue. I ain't mean to cut you off.
I don't even know where I went. Fuck love. How about that?
That nigga love. Love.
I hate you.
For me, Valentine's Day right around the corner, boy. You know what that means. He said, it's
I ain't doing
cuffing
shit,
season.
nigga. I ain't
It's
doing not a
cuffing season.
goddamn thing.
I'm
on
gonna show how
Valentine's
much
Day.
I love this baby
You know
on,
what I'ma do?
on this capitalistic ass holiday.
That's a fact. It is. Yeah. Yo,
I hate Valentine's Day so much, bro.
But you still celebrate it, nigga.
Not by choice.
Don't matter.
So think about it. My grandpa obviously is very old fashioned because he's been around since like that fashion was new.
OG
So
Just that fashion was new. I like that.
So like straight up, he's always come like, yeah, bro, it don't matter. Like Valentine's Day, you at least got to get the women that are close to you some chocolate, some flowers, show them that you love them. You know what I mean? And obviously, if you're messing with a shorty, you're not just going leave her out in the wind.
Yeah.
So you gotta do something nice. And I feel like certain girls are more into that kind of stuff than, you know what I mean, like other ones. So you also gotta test that. Back in the day, I used to be a little bit more of a savage. I was just like, nah, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck if you like that shit. Nigga, I don't like that shit. It's capitalistic. I don't believe in that.
Shut
nigga.
your ass up. Yeah.
I'm part of that. I want to be. I want to be a motherfucking socialist, dog. I'm just. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Bernie Sanders 2020.
2020. Come on. But for real. Like, nah, but some people like that more than others. I'm not really necessarily into it.
Aside from the capitalistic side, though, do you fuck with the idea of Valentine's Day?
No.
Not
it's
at all.
It's fucking dumb, bro.
You think Valentine's Day is stupid?
There should not be one day put aside to show, like, yes, I love you this much, bro. And like that day be the same day as everybody else's. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I feel as though like you shouldn't have to take the 14th of February to show your loved one how much you love them. Like, you could do that shit in March. You could do that
100%.
shit. You could do that shit in September. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. I just feel like if you need a reminder to go out there and do something romantic and special for your loved one, like, how much do you really love them?
Nah, I feel you. Like, my favorite thing is like every now and again just buying that one flower and being like, just because it's Tuesday.
I go on, bro.
Literally just because it's Tuesday.
I go on, bro. Like, every time like we go out, or like, you know what I mean? Maybe like, oh, you was having a rough day, or oh, you know what I mean? I just seen these joints that I was walking through the supermarket. I was like, damn, these joints look good. You know who they look better? Or vasing, you know what I mean, on my shorty's motherfucking joint. I just got my shorty fucking flowers when we went out Friday, because like I was on my Thug Dizzle type shit and matched my shirt.
And that's why for me, bro, like as a man, like you gotta be able to provide, bro, because it's like, bro, one time, bro, shorty hit me up and was like, yo, I'm having a horrible fucking day. And I was like, word, tell me all about it. As she's telling me, I'm on the phone, right? I'm on 1-800-FLOWERS.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, bet. I know that this is the address to her spot.
Yep.
Yo, what's the name of your oh, all right, cool. Like, just asking candid questions
as she's talking, so she's not even catching it.
Not even
she's
catching
just venting.
it. Not even she's just venting. All right, bet. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we adding a teddy bear. Boom. Okay. All right. Listen, I hope you have a really, really good day. I just really hope that you have a really, really good day.
Right.
Because it's like, to be able to do that, bro, like you just said, like, you having a bad day, how can I make it better?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is there a way for me to make it better? Because at the end of the day, like, I appreciate the fact that you, that on your horrible day, you feel comfortable enough to come to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So because you feel that comfortable to come enough to me, I got you. I'm going to try to, listen, if I got to go get the motherfucking moon to bring that shit down, I'm going to go get that shit.
Because a good significant other is also going to do the same for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be no reason that you shouldn't reciprocate that to them in a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
You know, like if those aren't things that you want to do for the person that you're with on a regular basis, and that's what I'm going back to, and that's really why I don't necessarily believe in the holiday that much itself.
Right.
Then why are you with this person?
Yeah.
They should make you want to do just random acts of kindness, whether it be to them or just other people, because they inspire you and they instill that in you.
It's the want to. You know what I'm saying? I mean? All right, yo, real quick, we're gonna switch this up just a little bit. Yeah. Random acts of kindness. Go ahead.
Before and we only got a couple minutes left. So I really want to just say, bro, it was a pleasure being able to just sit here and talk to my mans again. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. Before I dap you up, the Dewey God is severely missed.
100%, dog. Because as y'all saw, we ain't as funny as Homeboy.
You know what I mean? It definitely had a lot more corniness to it because there wasn't a real one here to straighten us out every once in a while.
Especially me and my dad jokes.
So, right. There was almost, I don't even think there was any pauses this episode.
Nah.
Because when Shiz is here, you just got to super be on your shit. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Because he's going to set you right. So, but, you know, with all that being said, I just had to say, you know, this is where it started. This is where the vision came, you know what I mean? Just two guys sitting in a room.
Having good conversation.
And then we got on here and got on these mics and just started getting it. So, you know what I mean? 32 episodes later, here we are.
And we still here.
Holding it down.
And we ain't going to stop.
P.O.P. Holding it down. So go ahead. Holla at me for these last couple of minutes, bro, before we get up out of here.
what the fuck was I? Hold up, because we were just saying something. Nah, no, but it was just something that like triggered a question. Yeah, bro, and I think I just lost it.
Damn, that's the
that shit sucks.
So we was talking about just like Valentine's Day, and you know, we were just getting off of that topic and veering more into just like you shouldn't need a certain day.
Right. No, but I remember like I think I just wanted to like ask you a random question that literally just had popped in my head that like was
you know what I'd be doing? The reason I was doing that is because sometimes when I forget shit, I literally have to go back and be like, all right, I was talking about this and I was talking about that.
Oh no, absolutely, because connect the dots.
And then the question will like reconnect. Oh, that's why I wanted to ask that. You feel me? Like sometimes like I'll just be sitting on my Safari browser and I'm like, why the fuck am I here? Like, what was I about to do? And then I got to retrace my steps. Like, all right, I was here and then here. Okay, that's why I wanted to look this up real quick and see why that was that.
Yeah.
I mean, forgetful nigga club. ADD ass motherfuckers.
ADD, THC, whatever you want to call it, nigga. But it's all in there. It's all in there.
Snoop was out here this weekend. If you didn't hear it, man, I'm mad I didn't catch him.
Word?
Yeah, bro.
Where was he at?
A couple of the strip clubs.
I ain't mad at Snoop Dogg. Hey, listen, bro.
This John I went to high school with was posting them on her page.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then, you know what I mean? I was like, dang. You know what I mean? A couple other people was like, fuck.
I went to his dog pound, bro, for a party out in LA. Bro, his dog pound is fucking amazing, bro. Like, I was this close to meeting him, too. Like, shout outs to the security guard, bro, because, like, I got real cool with a lot of them and shit. And, like, they gave me, Mike, and Calais Campbell a tour and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, we was playing video games and shit like that, just chilling in the fucking dog compound. Snoop Dogg, you a fucking legend, bro. You my guy for real. But what the? I'm going down to Miami in a couple weeks. Fuck it, just random curveball shit. I don't give a fuck.
So before we get out of here, why don't you tell the folks what you heading down there for and what you plan to accomplish while you are down there?
Man, we going down there Super Bowl weekend, you know what I'm saying, and holding it down for my brother as usual. Because basically, yo, it's that time to not only rebuild but cement the Mike Daniels brand into not just football but into the world. You know what I'm saying? Like
further it.
Without
you know
question.
what I mean? More than it's already been, because it's definitely already been out there.
Yeah.
You know, Mike has not been just a local nigga for a long time.
For a long time.
You know
he's been at least national, and we trying to get it into international. Because listen, the goal hands down is to go to Japan on some Funimation, Crunchyroll, Viz Media, you name it. We got the connects with the companies anyways. Type stuff, you feel me? Because at the end, like Mike was, you know, he did present an award at the first ever Crunchyroll Awards. You feel me?
First ever.
Come
on now, don't play with my mans. We out here, baby.
We out here, yo. You know what I'm saying?
If you ain't from the 856 to the 609, I mean, like, why is we really even talking?
Like, I feel sorry for you.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that New Jersey Twitter account.
Which one?
You never seen it?
Nah.
The state of New Jersey has a Twitter account. When you go home, just look it up.
It's probably disgusting.
Y'all probably seen it. Bro, it's by far like, this is the state of New Jersey.
Yo.
Like, it's the only account that I've seen like that. And I'm going on other states too. And I'm like, yeah, nah. Like,
cute.
Yeah, this is why I'm always proud to be like, Jersey. Yeah, but I'm from Jersey.
Dirty Jersey.
You feel me?
I don't give a fuck.
For me, February entails a lot of new beginnings.
Word.
A lot of new beginnings. Like you said, very similar to what Mike's trying to accomplish. I'm also very much trying to rebrand myself.
Word. How so?
Not rebrand in a sense of like re-imaging and things like that, but more or less like upgrading.
Okay.
Going from one spot and bringing it to the next. You know, it's always about stacking
leveling up
and getting to that, like you said, getting to that next level. So that's definitely what February is going to be about. There are quite a few people who are close to me whose birthdays are in February. Just one nigga, I don't even know his, like, I can't completely remember. It's like Eriquay or some shit like that. His birthday. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
His birthday is the end of the month, so I'm gonna go holler at that nigga real quick.
Yeah.
You know, February is definitely gonna be an interesting month.
Yo, that's a fact. Yo, let me, all right, real quick, because, you know, we about to wrap up. For me, 2020 has started out with a bang.
That's what's up.
In so many different ways, you know what I'm saying? Between better job opportunities, between getting back on my stuff with, you know, Mike, between, you know, the pod, obviously, between personally, between, you know what I'm saying? And I don't just mean like, you know, I mean like internally, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's starting off with a bang. How's yours starting off so far?
Bro, I definitely, very similar to you. I would say not so much a bang, but more like a smack.
Okay.
Like that 2020 is here, and it's like, yo, it's either put up or shut up.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That is it, bro. Yes,
So-
it is.
so it's
It is.
like-
It is really that motherfucking time.
You know what I mean? Like, I there's only so many times you're gonna say, like, yo, like, it's time to implement. It's time to show what we've been building for. That this just ain't talk. Because at the end of the day, talk is cheap.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So you gotta sometimes, like you say, like I said, you gotta put up or shut up, you know? So throw yourself in the ocean with the sharks, you know what I mean?
That's
Either
it.
go and sink or swim.
That's it.
And that's definitely what 2020 has been about so far. It's been sink or swim, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eat or be eaten. So
Facts. Now I feel that, dog. That's real shit, bro.
you know, we always gotta hold it down.
100. Hey yo, so Connor, you know what I'm saying? He did his thing. Like we already started kind of having this conversation.
I mean,
on the
yeah,
Dolo.
let's right before we do hop off. I don't want to get into it too much because I would definitely like to throw that on one of our more sporty episodes. Connor did his fucking thing.
Connor did his thing.
That
shoulder shit, bro, was genius.
He showed that when he wants it, bro, when he's focused, and when he's just doing it not for the money but for the love,
For the love.
he's the most dangerous motherfucker in the sport outside of John Jones. And I know
I
you
think this year will prove it.
and I know that you might not necessarily agree with that because there's one guy in particular who,
I'm a
again,
huge fan of.
we're gonna touch on this when we do touch on more fighting stories. But there's about one guy, a couple guys.
Couple guys,
That
but
you
there's
think
one guy personally that I'm a
particular.
huge fan of.
Again, Connor just went out there and shown
I feel you.
he's the baddest. He said, "Bro, I was partying and
Whoa.
doing this shit." He said, "I was partying and doing all this shit up to like 3 weeks ago, and then I started training for you." And you saw what he did. Don't
Listen, bro.
don't let him get a full 2 months worth.
He went from lightweight to welterweight. He's at 170 right now. Normally used to fight at roughly about like 145-ish.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I respect the bull. Don't get it twisted. I definitely respect the bull. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're not
Listen,
calling him
man.
no slouch.
I'm definitely not calling him
Right,
no slouch.
right.
I respect the ball 100%, and that's why I feel like right now we was talking about this. The welterweight division in UFC, bro. It's just
It's what the light heavyweight division used to be in UFC.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, that is well put.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Bones Jones just went through and just fucking demolished everybody.
Unfortunately, bro.
Only reason why it's
That shit-
unfortunately is
that
because like
nigga is a one man
that nigga's
dynasty.
just head and shoulders. He is the New England Patriots, bro.
It's amazing to watch, bro, and just to think that like he did all of this shit while like failing drug tests and shit like
While
that.
on
And I don't know if that
partying
adds
and
onto the
shit.
fact why he's so fucking good because he probably gets punched in the face and doesn't feel half that shit. But bro, anyways, I mean like he's beyond entertaining to watch, bro. And again, it was a motherfucking pleasure. Being able to motherfucking hop on the show and do the thing with you.
100%, dog. I appreciate
got something
you,
with us
bro.
I got something for us to rock out on. We talked on a couple of girls, you know what I mean, this episode.
We did.
You know what I mean, touched on our emotions real quick.
Definitely.
And at the same time, we also talked on international. So I thought
International.
there was a way that we could mash that up. And that's with a little Miss International by Redman and Method Man.
And
Let's
ladies
rock
and
out.
gentlemen, this has been episode 32 of the Keep It a Full Buck podcast. As usual, we thank you so much for enjoying us. We thank you so much for loving us. We love you guys right back, maybe 10 times more. Hope y'all have a good one. Enjoy. Peace.
Yeah. Nice. Dedicated to all the beautiful people in the house. You know who you are. Yeah. Redman, Method Man, Blackout 2. Sexy. Hair and nails done up. Girl, you got your act together. You get the thumbs up. Your raw footage is uncut. Frontin' like them goodies is untouched. We both knew this money since young bucks. You ever take a trip to Shangri-La?